Hey, welcome to Bobby's Kitchen. Tonight we're going to make a nice homemade meal of spaghetti and meatballs. First we're going to do the spaghetti. Now, you gotta get a package like this. You take it out like this, you gotta put it inside a pot. Now this is a little bit big for a pot of water when it's boiling. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it, we're going to break it. Put it all inside like this. Now that's getting nice and hot and boiled, it's going to be nice and thin. And when it's good, you know it is because we take a piece out, we throw it up on the ceiling, and then when it sticks, forget about it. It's good stuff. Now while that's boiling real nice, like this, there you go, put that right over there. We're going to start on a homemade sauce. We got the other pot over here. Now the sauce we're going to get right out of here, the jar. We put this right in here, we pour the whole thing inside. Now, the reason that this jar is a homemade sauce is because I'm making it in my home. So that means it's homemade, made in my home. Now to make this a good sauce, you want to add a few things. I personally like fresh vegetables. So we got a can of mushrooms. We're going to put those in there. We got to mix it up real good. You mix it up with a wooden spoon. You know why I use a wooden spoon? Because if anybody comes in, they start sticking their fingers in trying it, you take the spoon, you whack them on the knuckles. Alright, so we're going to mix it up real nice. You got to turn that down a little bit so it doesn't bubble up and hit you in the face. Now, I also like to get a few other flavors in my spaghetti sauce. So, sometimes I use a little salt, sometimes I use a little sugar. I figure make it simple, knock them both out in one shot. We'll use some ketchup. Put a little ketchup inside of that. That'll be nice, a little sweet, a little salty. It should be pretty good. And of course, we gotta mix the flavor and taste. It's not too bad. But I think it needs a little something else. A little bit of wine. Pour some wine in. You want to get a nice Cabernet. That's pretty good. Matter of fact, it's so good. Use a little bit more. Alright, so we'll mix that up real good in there. Oh, that's nice. Look at this. Marron. Get a nice deep wine color. Now you're going to let that sauce simmer up a bit, okay? Make it real good and hot and mix all the flavors together. Everybody's happy. Check your noodles. Make sure they ain't stuck together. If they're stuck together, forget about it. Alright, now we're going to go to the last part. We're going to do the meatballs. I was going to do this as each, but I figure, you know what? The meatballs is a little bit easier. Now, you know you go to the stores and you find a meatball that comes in a big log like this, which means it's already round, so you got half a ball on each piece. So I'll whack it like this. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit more. One of these. Get a few. Now you take the pieces and you make a nice ball out of each one. Make sure you use a good knife. I got that one out of my mom's kitchen. It's going to be in the trunk with the shovel tomorrow. That's all right. You got one meatball. You got two meatballs. Make them nice and round. Make another one. They're already good to go. Just got to tough them up a little bit, tighten them up a little bit. Like this. A little greasy. You wash your hands afterwards. Make sure you use a chopping block. I had to use loose paper. And now we got the little piece left. It's felt like the little bambino. The little kid comes over and wants a meatball. Give him a little one. Now, I cook my meatballs in a very fancy way. Very quick and very easy. You get one of these grills, these cookers, like a Foreman thing. Plop them on there. Look at this. You got like 6 or 7 meatballs you can shove right on it. You make meatballs for the whole family. Take it, put the top down like this. Best way to make a meatball. You know why it gets all the fats out of the meat? Not to say it's a bad thing, because sometimes fat's flavor. At least that's what they told me. You cook up the meatballs in here. When you're done, you're going to take all the spaghetti noodles, you're going to drain it out, and put it in a big bowl. You take the nice sauce, very good. You're going to put it on top, very good homemade. You throw a couple of meatballs in, you get them all wet, you eat it, you have a really nice meal, all right? And that's my spaghetti and meatballs, homemade style. All right, this is Bobby D. Take care.